Hello students, I am Dr. PC Cambodia, Associate Professor in the Department of English, BSR Government Arts College, Alwar, Rajasthan. This video is for the students of MA Final English Literature Paper 1, Principles of Criticism. Today we take up the parts or elements of a tragedy. There are 6 parts or elements of tragedy. They are plot, character, thought, diction, melody, and spectacle. About plot, we have seen on the last turn the definition of plot, types of plot, length of plot, and various other issues about the plot. The rest 5 parts of the tragedy we will take on today. The second part or element of tragedy is character. Characters are the role performers in the tragedy. They play the action. They are to be chosen and they remember the dialogues. The most important character is tragic hero. About the qualities of tragic hero, Aristotle says that a tragic hero, who is also one of the characters, should be good, appropriate, lifelike, and consistent. Good means his intention should be good. Appropriate means he should be appropriate to his age, nature, about his profession. Aristotle quotes examples. He says that if we want a character for the stage and he is to represent a king, then he should be from the royal family. And if a slave is to be taken on the stage as a character, then he should belong to the family of the slaves. If the slave is being given the role of a king, then his slavish nature will interrupt in his role performance. So a character should be appropriate. If the role is to be given that of a female on the stage, then it should be given to a female. If the role of a male is to be given, then the role is to be given to a male candidate. Then the other quality is lifelike. Lifelike means he should be alive to his acting. He should be very much participative in his performance. Then he should be consistent. Consistent means his role should not change from the very beginning up to the end. Then we come to the next part or element of the tragedy, that is thought. Thought is the view that a tragic poet is to take into consideration. It is just like forming a plot. It is just like viewing what he is going to do, how he is composing the tragedy, what would be the hindrances, what would be the challenges. They are all to be considered in viewing. Then there is the fourth element of tragedy. Diction is there. Diction means the choice of words and phrases. Here the role of the characters that comes in form of the dialogues is also to be considered under this diction. Then what type of language would be there is also to be dealt under this diction. Then there is yet another element. and that element is the stage and the lighting arrangement on the stage, sitting arrangement of the stage. This is all covered under spectacle. Spectacle means show. Then what type of theater would be there? Will it be open theater? Will it be a closed theater? What would be the seating arrangement in the theater? Will there be the carpet on which spectators will sit, or will there be furniture on which the spectators will sit? And what will be the shape of the theater, whether it would be rectangular or hexagonal? And then the characters are to perform their play or tragedy on the stage. Then how many divisions the stage will have, how many curtains the stage will have, is all to be considered under spectacle. Then sometimes the company that organizes these tragedies keeps on moving from one place to the other. In such cases, movable sets are there, made of either wood or panels. They are divided in different parts and then they are disunited and carried to the other place, and again they are united in order to stage them together. This way we see that spectacle is there, and spectacle also has the division of the spectators within the auditorium or the theater. Say for example, in the modern times it is in form of first class, second class, third class, and it is also known by the names such as ruby, diamond, sapphire. So these divisions are also there. One of such division that existed in the olden times was dress circle. Dress circle means all those persons who used to wear important or royal dresses, they had their own group and a separate place was decided for them in order to make seating arrangements for them. So this is the name that is coming from the ancient times, and still we have this kind of division for the spectators, that is the dress circle. In order to divide the audience from the role performers or the actors, there is a hurdle. Then that hurdle is called as proscenium arc. The spectators, if they want to go to the stage, they have to cross that proscenium arc, and if someone crosses that proscenium arc, that hurdle, then he is stopped immediately so that he does not disturb the role performers on the stage. Then one of the other elements of the tragedy is the music. Then music is also introduced in between. We know that when a tragedy is going on, tragic pressure is there. Then that tragic pressure does not allow the spectators to show the tragedy with proper type of development. In order to reduce that tension that develops in between, that music is there in between. That music is in form of chorus. This way we see that there are in total 6 elements of the tragedy. They are plot, character, thought, diction, spectacle, and music. And we shall take up the next topic in the next lecture.